Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If today's your first time, I hope you'll stick around to see our homeschool journey. My name is Jamie. I'm a homeschool mom of 3 boys. They are aged 7, 6, and 14 months old. Next year, we will be entering grade 2, grade 1, and then I'm going to do tot school with my baby. I'm a former public school educator and I taught in grades kindergarten, 2nd, and 3rd before I decided to stay home and homeschool my guys. In today's video, I'm going to share with you our music curriculum for next school year. We used this curriculum last year but did not finish it, and this year we're going to just continue until we finish the entire curriculum. My curriculum next year for music is World's Greatest Composers, Volume 1. This was created by Confessions of a Homeschooler. I will leave her link down below where you can purchase her curriculum. With her curriculum, you get a teacher's guide and then student workbooks. This is an example of the teacher's guide. I bound it with my binding machine. It comes with the table of contents, the resources needed. It also comes with a Scrabble game and bingo cards. Here's her lap book instructions for making the lap books for your artist. The student notebook instructions, which I did not put mine in a student notebook like this. The Orchestra Introduction. So we start learning about the orchestra, and this is what we did last year. I didn't start this until very late in the school year last year, so we never actually got into any of our composers. We just did the orchestra portion of the curriculum. And I broke these down, so this would say like lesson 3, but this would take me 2 or 3 weeks because we only did this twice a week. And sometimes I would finish a lesson in 1 week. It just depended on how long the lesson was and how much we were doing for our lap book. And then it goes into your composers, and this is where it tells you. So it has Bach. It tells you who you're doing. You're doing the materials needed, a biography, some information about them, and then it gives you lesson 1. Read, vocabulary, listen, activity, discussion. And then lesson 2, read, activity, listen, and discussion. And it does this for all the artists. The artists that this one covers is Bach, Handel, Mozart, Beethoven, Chopin, Tchaikovsky, Stravinsky, and Gershwin. And I've almost purchased all of the books that you need for this curriculum. I get them through thriftbooks.com because I can find them there cheaper. I'm going to leave a link down below for my thrift books. And if you do go through my link, you do get 15% off. As of right now, I don't know how long that 15% is going to last. It's just something they have going on right now. I'm not affiliated with them or anything like that. It's just some special that they have. So here are the books that she recommends, and I really like these books because they're very kid-friendly, and I feel like they are made for elementary school kids. So it gives you, it's just a little story about him. I do read this to my boys, but they could probably read it. My oldest could probably read it to himself, and if you have kids older than 2nd grade, I'm sure they could read this book. And I've already bought several of them. Some are in hardback, some are in paperback. Her curriculum also comes with a student notebook sheets. So I created mine into little folders instead of creating a notebook. But her curriculum comes with all these sheets. So here's a coloring sheet for my kids. And then this is what we did last year. We did do it as a lap book, and then I tried to hole punch the lap book into his binder, and it worked okay, but I'm not sure that I'm going to hole punch any more of the lap books. See, so we have a composer timeline. So as we learn the composers, we will glue their picture in. And then this goes through the 4 periods of music. This goes through the orchestra seating arrangements, all the instruments, music vocabulary. And then this is a picture of the way the orchestra would be set up. Then for each composer, she gives you a coloring page, a little fact sheet about them, and then this is instrument identification, so they'll listen to some music and they will color in what instruments they hear. This is as they listen to the music, draw what they're feeling or what they are thinking about when they hear the music. And then here's a timeline just for this composer, and it has little pieces that'll go in his life. And then it starts over with the coloring page for the next one. It also has some pages that I have not put in their books yet. This is my copy. And I just printed one out for both of my kids so that they can fill it out. And we're just going to look at one real quick. And I don't know if I'm going to make a lap book with these yet. I'm not really sure, but so here at the top it says, as you listen to the music today, describe the music you hear using words that begin with the letter of the composer's name. And then down here it has that timeline piece that we can glue in. What do you hear as you listen to the music today? List all the different instruments you can hear. And then this will tell you how to do your folder for this composer, and it makes a little mini book. Here's a little puzzle that you can cut out. It's very similar to her Greatest Artist curriculum in the sense she has the same puzzles, you make the same lap books. I did do a video on the Greatest Artist curriculum that I purchased from her, and I will leave that link down below, and I will put a little card in so you can see that curriculum as well. And then it has these little mini books for each of them, and it's just one little mini book. And what I'm thinking about doing is I might actually glue all the mini books in the front of his notebook, or we might put a piece of construction paper in here, and then he can glue each of his mini books in the construction paper. But like I said, I'm not really sure yet how I want to do that part yet. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to see more homeschool videos. Thank you.